I'm here in Washington, D.C., actually Arlington, Virginia, but Washington, D.C. I am on a business trip with Jeremy. He's over here. Wait, Jeremy, am I? Anyway, I wanted to come live to you, and I get a lot of questions about how to eat healthy when you're traveling and on vacation. Maybe not vacation, but mostly for business trips, because I feel like on vacation you should be able to eat what you want and be okay. But for business trips, and especially if you travel a lot for business, which I do, I love to travel, but I also like being healthy. And so I have learned how to travel and eat healthy and stay on track. Okay, so I got 3 quick tips to help you if you are in this boat. If you're like, man, I want to eat healthy when I travel. I don't want this to derail what I'm doing. I seem to do fine, and then I go on a trip, and then I'm off track for like 3 weeks. I hope it's not that long, but you get the point. So first one is plan. You have to plan. I teach my nutrition clients, when you're trying to eat healthy, period, you need to plan like regular at home. And so when you're traveling, you need to plan double. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I brought. This is just one day left of what we have. We're leaving tomorrow, but I am going to flip this around. Hi, Shelly. Thanks for watching. All right, so here is something that I planned, okay? So I planned out all my meals. Breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner, everything is planned out. All right, and a lot of this stuff I actually bought at home and brought with me, okay? And if you're looking for stuff that you can bring, these are awesome. They don't need to be refrigerated. So I'll go into the other tips later, but I buy like little things like peanut butter, having it like that. These were awesome too. These are protein. So a lot of this stuff, protein, most of the stuff is protein, carbs. These are low carb wraps. They're pretty awesome. And then in the refrigerator, I have a whole bunch of stuff. So we have egg whites, and then these you can make in the microwave. You just put egg whites in them. And then not a lot of stuff, but we have enough. We have veggies. We ate all the salad and the stuff that we bought. But that brings me back to another point, is that the second tip is number 1, plan. So plan out everything. Plan out all your meals, all right? If you have a plan and you know what you're going to do, then you're not going to, I mean, you might, but you might not, you're not going to fall off like you would, okay? Or if you're hungry and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm starving and there's no food, I plan for this, okay? Number 2 is control the controllables. There's a lot of stuff you can't control when you travel. There's a lot of stuff you can control. So when I travel and I am booking my own hotel room, I'm going to make sure it has a kitchen, and not all of them where we go. So this one has a full kitchen in it. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a really cool hotel. It's actually an apartment, but I booked it specifically because it had a full kitchen. So I look for that, and on like booking.com and all the different places, you can look at the different things that the hotels have, and a lot of them have kitchens like this, or at least a microwave. So when you're planning out your meals, you know what to do. The other thing I look for is grocery stores. Like, how close is a grocery store? Right? This one, there was one right across the street. So when we first got here, we went shopping and picked up some of the other stuff we didn't want to bring. We drove to this place, so it was a little bit easier because we could bring coolers, but a lot of times we fly, and so we can't bring coolers, or if we do, it's harder, you know, because you're not going to use up your space in luggage or carry-ons with food. I mean, I don't usually. So when I travel, usually like on a plane, I'll put so this is protein powder. I'm not going to bring the whole bag of it. I'll pack these. These are awesome for packing in your bag. I'll take these out of the box. So like having some kind of like this where it's already weighed and measured and I know what I'm going to eat. That's super easy. These Quest bars are amazing to be able to like put in there and have protein. And then I know I can get to certain things. Like carbs and fat are really easy to find. Protein is harder to find. So always packing extra protein and knowing that. And then also too, the last one I'm going to say is do not freak out, okay? So here's the thing. When you're traveling, there's going to be things that don't work out right, okay? You're going to get stuck in a conference and you're not going to have food for, you know, whatever, but that's another thing. I can control that, so I put stuff in my bag just in case that happens. But if it doesn't, let's say you get stuck and you plan for 2 hours, but you were stuck in traffic or you were out for a certain amount of time, then the other thing, like you have to stop. If you have to stop and eat, it's okay. One meal is not going to ruin everything that you're working on. So if that happens and you have to eat off your plan or you have to eat something that's not, you know, healthy, then don't freak out because you're one meal away from getting back on track. So always just say, hey, I'm in control of this. It's fine. It's one meal out of how many did you eat all weekend or all week, and just make the next best decision. Okay? So that to me has helped me so many times. If you guys know us, we travel a lot. I love, love, love traveling almost as much as I love being healthy and fit. So this helps me I hope that helps you too. If you guys have any questions, I see you guys on there. Hi, Sean. So if you guys have any questions or like suggestions, maybe stuff that you do that helps you when you travel, I would love to hear them. You can post down here, and I'll answer any questions that you have, or like, hey, I don't have a car, so I can't go somewhere. Well, again, you can look around at the hotel places and see like where you can walk to and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed those tips, and I hope that helps you. And I would love to hear any suggestions that you guys have, because I'm always looking for ways to stay healthy. All right, have a good one. Talk to you soon.